Rally.
It's Latin for many.
Tick.
They'll suck your blood.
Politics.
Are you ready to become cyborg?
Perfect metaphor for the Dems. DailyMail.co.uk. Fetterman rally sees whole raft of flags topple in all caps, as Senate hopeful takes stage after being introduced by Barack Obama. Oh no. My goodness! All the things are all lining up. The storm is here.
So many trigger words there.
The footage went viral over the weekend, and it's basically John Fetterman standing up there at the podium, and he's talking. It's a pretty funny clip. The flags all knock over, but the American flags behind him all fall over upon a chair. I'll play it in a second here.
All at once, yeah.
All
it's
at once.
Fun time.
The bullet points here, the Daily Mail reported, I thought was interesting because the general here story: high winds led to optical disaster at a recent optical disaster. I thought that was a very specific phrase. Like you have to be in the back room of the lizard people meetings to be like, we need to create an optical disaster for John Fetterman.
It's very sort of political inside baseball.
Yes.
Very sort of, I was going to say clinical, but not even that. It's just very sort of strategic language. It's very interesting.
It's like a category that you'll find on the data sheets of, political discourse, the political staging apparatus.
The political consultants will be brought in. They'll use this as an example of why you need their services, and they'll recommend using duct tape to make sure that American flags don't fall over.
Right. Yes. So let's just play it because it's fun. It's a fun watch.
It's pretty good.
Today, Dr. Oz is going to be standing with Donald Trump on the stage.
Boo. Bad guy.
With a president that is 100% sedition free.
How about Obama? Oh, and all the flags go down.
The timing is out of control.
He keeps going. Oh,
the way you can even hear. You can hear the wind start blowing in this sort of ominous way. And I stand here with a president who is sedition free. Tumble, topple. Flags go
great.
Down.
I love it.
It's really hilarious.
I love the fact that this.
So what's the deal? Is this a sign?
So
are the prophecy watchers?
Well,
are we setting dates based on this?
I don't know if you saw on the social medias, but there were a lot of people doing a side-by-side comparison of Fetterman here with Obama presenting and the American flags falling over, and then the Trump rally that was going on. Mm-hmm. They said like a half hour away or something. Oops. And at the Trump rally, there was a double rainbow. The Lord is looking down and in favor of the Trump rally, but for the Fetterman
rainbow
for the Fetterman presser here, no, the America is falling as a metaphor. And a lot of people have picked up on that, and certainly in the context of politics, it's pretty funny. It is hilarious. My take, and this is my, just be prepared. It's a little wild. My take,
get us kicked off of YouTube.
This is why we get kicked off YouTube. Is that we're seeing the red wave, Basil. This is the moment for the sea of red right now. Everything is swinging conservative. Right. And
parting the Red Sea.
Yes. And the people who control everything, the social engineers, the ones that actually have control of the weather modification technology, they want everybody in America to vote red as part of a larger earn the trust back in government program.
So they fired up HARP. They hyper super ionized the ionosphere to shift the global winds, directed it right at Fetterman's thing there, and timed it perfectly.
Yeah.
They wouldn't leave it up to sort of the low level operators, the ones with the big fans, because you could get the lizard people who control the big fans off to the side of the stage. But we had to call in the big guns, huh?
This is a very precise operation.
I see.
It follows the cyborg, Fetterman the cyborg. And I think this is all part of the emotional manipulation, the social engineering. And I'm just going to mention this real quick because it's kind of a side note, there is something called the Wall Street cheat sheet. Do you know about this, Basil? Have you heard about the Wall Street cheat sheet?
Tell me about it.
Okay, well, basically, it's a chart that shows a bubble in the markets type of thing, where the psychology of a market cycle, you got the euphoria, you got all the ride up, it's all hope and euphoria and thrill. And then there's a complacency, anxiety, denial, panic on the way down. And it's sort of this cycle of going up and down emotionally. And I think if you compare that to politics, you have the swinging of the right-left paradigm. You have the trust in government going up and down. I think we're in that time period where the trust in government is so low that they need to start. They need to start building the trust back up in these institutions.